Hi, welcome, and I hope you're doing well. Here I have the iPhone 11. This is just the regular, not the Pro version. And in this video here, I'll be doing screen replacement step-by-step tutorial. And I'd like to show this with you and help you with your own repair. So if you're having the iPhone 11 and you're watching this video because you have a cracked screen, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel that I guessed it correctly. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn off the phone. And the next step I need to do is to remove the two screws at the bottom here. Once you remove the two screws, the next step you need to do is to get the prying tool, and we're trying to pry open the glass. Now be very careful. My recommendation is to have the safety goggle. Make sure you have something that protects your eye, because when you try to pry it open, some of the broken screen the tiny little cracked glass might fly into your eye. So always safety first. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the metal prying tool to cut open the adhesive. So this iPhone here is water resistant, and there is a double-sided tape that tape all around the phone to prevent the dust or the water to get in. So in order to get the screen replaced, you actually need to cut open the adhesive, which is what I'm doing right now. So you need to kind of cut all around the phone, and then once you have everything cut up, you can actually turn the phone to your right. That's how you open the phone. Now this is what I mean by the adhesive. As you can see that this little black string like a cheese, the water seal or waterproof seal adhesive tape. Now my recommendation is to get the replacement seal if you want to have the iPhone to be water resistant again. But for my purpose, I'm not going to get the seal, because I can just reuse whatever is left over as the seal. So I don't. But if you want it, you can buy it. I'll have the link in the description below where you can get them. Alright, so first we need to disconnect the battery, but we need to remove the bracket. Here underneath the bracket here is using the tri-screw. This tri-screw is actually it's really tiny. Okay, so it's hidden underneath that. Once you remove the three screws, go ahead and remove the bracket. So once the bracket is removed, you can disconnect the battery. So this is the cable for the battery. Once you disconnect that, the next step that you like to do is to remove the second bracket. And this bracket right here is the one that hold on to the flex cable on the LCD screen. So there are 5 screws holding onto this bracket. Once you remove all the 5 screws, now the bracket can just come right off. Okay, so the next step you can do is to disconnect the LCD screen cable, and these are the two cables that attach to the LCD screen. Now this one here is for the proximity sensor, and this proximity sensor is for the front. Let's go ahead and disconnect that as well. Okay, now at this point here, the phone is actually break free. What we can do is we like to transfer the proximity sensor, which is the ear speaker on the front, over to this new screen. This is a Phillips screwdriver, just a regular plus Phillips. The 3 main screw holding onto the proximity sensor is held by the Phillips screw. Once you remove that 3 screws, the next step you need to do is to remove this tiny screw here. This is actually the tri screw or the Y screw. Okay, at this point here, what I would like to suggest you to do is to go underneath the proximity sensor and underneath this plastic bracket. This bracket here is to align with the camera on your phone, which is this one here. This is the front camera, the front camera that aligns with the bracket. And with this new screen, it doesn't come with it. So I like to go ahead and transfer entire proximity sensor with the bracket over to this new screen. So let's go ahead and tuck it underneath. You can see that my prying tool stick all the way underneath the plastic, and I'm just kind of wiggle and try to break free. It's just only held by double-sided tape on the bracket, nothing really special. So once you tuck it underneath, and you can actually remove it. Now they do comes with this, later I'll explain it when it gets to that part. Let me go ahead and make sure I can get this thing out. Now this metal part here, like I would like to suggest, is you want to take it out first. I think this is some sort of grounding device. It just snap onto this metal piece here. It's hard to see on the camera maybe, but once you take it apart, you can actually see it very, very detailed. Okay, so as you can see, I just go ahead and pry open the entire bracket together with the proximity sensor. Now what I like to do is just to align them back into the position as the entire piece, just like this. Okay, and then I'll be transferring over to the new screen. Okay, it should be very simple. It should just sit right on top without any problem. Okay, so what happened is that this little earpiece, it comes out with it, so I need to make sure that I can reuse the old one. So what I'll do is I'll remove this on the new side of it, the new screen. Okay, so this is a little like a nest, like a netting that prevent the dust going into the ear speaker. Okay, so remember this little piece right here, you just want to reattach back to the main one. I'm not sure what is this metal piece for. I feel like it is more to the grounding purpose. Doesn't seem to have any serve any purpose here. If you miss this part, or if this part fly out and it disappear, that's okay. I don't think you really need this part actually, but do not quote me on that part. I just, sometimes you never know what happened when you repair the phone. Things just fly away from you. So if you miss that part, that's okay. Just don't worry about it. You can still use the phone with it. Okay, now once you have that installed, go ahead and put the 3 screws back on. Okay, so now we have the proximity sensor transfer over, and now we can do the installation. So let's go ahead and snap the cable back on. They are just like Lego. Once you align them in the right position, it is very easy to go back in. Okay, once you have all the cables installed in the right position, put the battery cable back in. Now the next step is to put the bracket. Okay, so once that is installed, let's go ahead and put the last bracket back on, and this bracket here is to hold on the battery connector. Now this battery is going bad, as you can see. Why I say so, because the battery is building the lump. When the battery is starting to swell or have a little lump, that means the battery is going bad. So I guess this phone here, the battery is not holding the charge as good as any the new one, but since the client did not request for the battery replacement, I'll just give them a heads up, but I will not replace the battery for them at this moment. But if you see your battery is swollen, or if your battery looks something like this, then it is time for a new battery. Okay, so the next step, what you like to do is to make sure you align the top screen, go slightly underneath first, and then you want to snap it on the side and come back on the other side. Just press it down and it will snap back in. Now go ahead and turn on the phone. While the phone is turning on, I'll put the 2 screws back in, just to secure the screen. Alright, the screen looks good, and there you have it. So what I wanted to say is that with the third-party screen here, the true tone color is not installed. I mean, you don't have the true tone color once you replace the screen. The original screen would have the true tone color, but not the new screen here. But if you really need the true tone color, you would actually have to get a programmer. There's a little device that you can program the true tone color back in. So that would be the case. And also, if you replace with a third party, the iPhone, Apple would notify you that this screen is not genuine, the pop-up error message. That's pretty much it. But the phone, the rest, the Face ID and the rest of other stuff would just work as normal. Alright, I hope you liked the video. If you have any question, just comment below, and I wish your repair is a success. Thank you, and until next time, bye.